Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, where my hands are still trembling from all the adrenaline from that fight against Genichiro in the last episode. But it's now time to collect our story rewards from Emma. Oh, this is a safe zone again.
At long last, I've managed to fulfill my master's orders. I give you my thanks.
Who exactly do you serve?
Ishin Ashina. I am a doctor in the service of Lord Ishin.
Why were you ordered to help me?
Lord Ishin has no desire to use the power of the dragon's heritage. That is why he
tried to help Lord Kuro escape Ashina.
Correct.
The message I found in the well, that was your doing?
Also
Yes.
correct. My duties have concluded. But there's someone I think you'd like to see. Lord Kuro is downstairs. There's someone I think
Okay, and then let's talk to Lord Kuro and Sculptor's Idol? Sculptor's Idol. Game's shitting itself. That can't be. That can't be on purpose. They put it in like. This looks like a thing. This leads somewhere completely different. You are fucking kidding me. First off, how did I not see this cave? Second, what? Can't we see the castle from over here? Like in the distance? There it is. Over there, we teleported from that upstairs room. Upper stairs room. Here. I think that the developers were out of their mind. That's completely mind-boggling. Why would they do stuff like that? But I wanted to return here to the sculptor regardless, because we failed to fit the Sabimaru prosthetic. This poison dagger thing. Yeah, this one. At the time we found it. So, we now have it. We can't afford anything because we have no money. Just wanted to see what the improved one does. Fluidly swap between two separate sets of attack. Okay. Will definitely restore Dragon Rod. I'll see whether I'll do that this episode or the next one. Wait, this just wasn't here. The solution to why I didn't see it must be that it wasn't there the first time. This completely surprised me. Wow, we wanted to talk to Kuro.
I have come for you, my lord.
Yes, you did well to come here.
Let us go. We must leave Ashina.
Wolf, my blood. The blood of the dragon causes men to become undying.
Yeah,
The
but
same
just
goes
me.
for you.
Yes, my lord.
I wished to save you. I'm sure that I would do the same thing given another chance. However, undying begets stagnation. The immortal oath, the rejuvenating waters, the dragon rot, they all corrupt men to the point that they no longer live as men. I wish to sever the chains of stagnation bred by the dragon's heritage.
Oh.
Wolf, will you help me achieve this aim?
Obey the Iron Code to protect him, for which we need to live eternally, or help him? I'll help him.
Father, I cannot break the Iron Code. Father, I cannot break the
A
Iron
fake
Code.
choice?
Father, Father,
A fake choice.
I cannot. To protect you, the divine heir. That was the duty my father entrusted to me.
How many times have you died and come back to life for my sake? 2,
700?
3 times? Or perhaps a number so large that it cannot be
that
counted?
one.
As it was for the purpose of defending my lord, the number
Like
does not
8 times
matter.
against
I do not
Genichiro?
wish
Something
to
like
bind
that?
you to an eternity of undeath. Wolf, join me in my quest to sever the ties of immortality.
As you wish.
Thank you, loyal wolf. If we are seeking to sever the immortal ties, I know a good place to start. Wolf, look at this.
Immortal Severance Text, a book from Kuro on the art of severing ties with the dragon's heritage. It looks old, the binding is torn and several pages are missing. Herein describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance. Beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm. We have to go to the divine realm to smite a holy dragon at the Fountainhead Palace, which we don't know where it is. Great.
It's an ancient record that was kept in Ashina
Helpful.
Castle.
Sacred dragon tears from the divine realm.
Yes, it is my belief that with the dragon tears, it may be possible to sever the dragon's heritage.
But the divine realm? How do we...
I know. Wolf, that incense burner over there, it belonged to a person of interest. Take a look.
In a second. Dragon tear. We have dragon blood. Ah.
Is there something special about it?
I'm told that long ago, there was another divine heir living here in Ashina Castle. His name was Lord Takeru. This incense burner belonged to him.
Where is he now?
He died a long time ago, apparently. Wrapped in the aroma of the fountainhead, I returned to the divine realm. Those are supposedly the words he left behind.
You're saying the scent of the fountainhead is the key to reaching the divine realm?
That is my belief. Wolf, let us discover the truth together.
Okay, we need some aromas.
Now, as to how we begin our search. I am certain some of Lord Takeru's books remain in this castle. Books that he collected in order to find the divine realm. I will search for them.
In addition to finding a way to reach the divine realm, might we also look into how we might sever the immortal ties?
A fine suggestion. Talk to Ishin. If anyone
Ishin.
knows the answer, it is him. Wolf, come with me.
So Ishin. Is Ishin Tengu? Then I know where he is. Because he left this weird note for Emma? Oh god. I have so many rot essences. There. Dear Emma, the Ashina Castle gate has grown loud with the sound of scurrying. The Tengu will see to the rats. Worry not. Ah, he might not be the Tengu. He could have sent the Tengu. But I think he is the Tengu. We'll see. If he's also like half a meter taller than me, then he is it. It is him.
Lord Ishin is not within this castle citadel. I'm told he is recuperating in one of these watchtowers. However,
One of these.
the path to his watchtower is closed. His health is a little...
How do I get in?
On the roof, there's a path patrolled by the Nightjar Ninja. It's intended for shinobi.
Ah,
but
follow
I
the
imagine
smoke.
that
Okay.
won't be a problem for you.
I've heard the Nightjar use smoke
Yeah.
signals as landmarks.
Yes, so if you follow their smoke signals, you should be able to reach
He is
Lord Ishin,
reacting.
and you
The
can
game
use
is
this
reacting
window
to
reach the
us
roof.
having that info.
Find Lord Ishin and ask if he knows how he's recuperating. Reach the roof. I entrust.
Okay. But also, we wanna look for items. Scrap magnetite, for example. Why would I hug that wall? I mean, this is just for upgrading stuff. Hug this wall? Can I listen? I can.
When did you lose your path? Lord Genichiro.
Keep it in mind, we can eavesdrop on the main characters. Hi Emma. You won't mind, would you? Okay. Have you something more to tell me?
My lord is not in this castle keep. He is in one of the separate watchtowers. But
Yeah, we
Lord
said that.
Ishin is not well. Which is why entry into his tower is not allowed. My lord, but
Okay. He wanted me to go out of this window. Didn't you say that? I can't run in safe zones. It's dope. So let's see if we can't find ourselves. And directly one of the smoke signals to signal me to go to that place. Haven't we been there already? If we've been there, maybe it's the other one. Or was that where we found the note? Yeah, there's someone there. Why am I second guessing myself? Just looking around the corners for more items? Nope. They might have added items because they clearly changed the word state. We are in a safe zone and cannot use our I'd like to lose their interest. That would be nice. I think this should have happened now.
About the Divine Heir's life,
Yes?
there is something I wish to ask.
Before that, sake.
What?
You earned it. Take it.
More unrefined sake.
My grandson, Genichiro, was bewitched by the rejuvenating
He isn't your
waters. He
grandson.
did well
Your
to put a stop
family
to that for me.
family
You have my thanks.
take him in
followed
as
the
a
code
foster
my father
family.
taught me.
As a foster child.
The Iron Code of the Shinobi. I see. So you're the son of Owl. That boy he found during the rebellion.
Yes.
Yes.
And your travels brought you here. The bonds that tie us are so deeply amusing. Don't you think, Sekiro?
You're...
So what do you wish to know?
You are Tengu.
The Divine Heir's desire is to sever the ties of immortality. I want to know how it can be done.
The Mortal Blade. If you had such a weapon, it may be the key to what you are after.
The Mortal Blade.
With it, you could kill one who cannot die through normal means.
Oh, like
Who
Genichiro.
cannot die.
The Infested, I believe they're called. I have not seen one before, but it said you could stab them through the heart, or remove their head, and they wouldn't die.
Mm-hmm.
If the stories are true, they'd surely be quite fearsome. To kill a monster such as that, you'd need the Mortal Blade.
Where is this Mortal Blade?
I've heard it's held in Senpo
We've been
Temple.
there.
However, they say the Mortal Blade cannot be drawn.
What do you mean?
I am not certain of the meaning. It's just hearsay.
We explored
gates
the
to
whole
that
Senpo
are
temple.
closed now, though. Who knows what those degenerates are doing shut away up
No,
there
there
in the
was a
mountains.
closed door
There
that could
aren't
only
any
be opened from the
decent
other
roads
side.
leading there.
There aren't any decent roads leading there. I can give him a drink, like unrefined sake or monkey booze. Let's give him his sake back because we have two of them.
Here.
Are you offering me the sake I gave you?
No, the other one.
Delightful. I'll take it. That's the stuff. By the way, how was Genichiro?
What do you mean?
You two crossed blades, did you not?
To put it simply, he was strong, and he had unusual techniques.
I see.
What exactly is the Lightning of Tomoe?
That It's a technique belonging to Genichiro's mentor. I'll wager it was quite the sight.
His mentor?
Tomoe. There aren't many masters of the sword like her. To see her fight, it's like she's dancing. When you look into her eyes, you feel as if you're being drawn into the depths of the ocean.
Sounds like an impressive woman.
I was completely taken by her, and it almost killed me. I've lived a long life, but that was the closest I've come to death.
Okay, and I won't give him another.
You're leaving, Sekiro. Severing immortality. That will be quite the battle. And in battle, the plans and desires of those involved churn endlessly. If you hesitate, you'll be swept away.
And lose the battle.
That's right. Best you keep it in mind. Sekiro, hesitate, and you lose.
Was that -1 unrefined sake, or is it just the one? I think that's the one from the beginning of the conversation.
Sekiro, what is it you wish to... You'll leave another...
Okay, that's this, and then we can return to Kuro. I assume we can return to Kuro now. And I think we didn't have a word change, a big one.
Achoo.
Achoo. Achoo. Eavesdropping, maybe?
Still so much dust.
No eavesdropping. Because Emma moved down here, I was thinking about eavesdropping. The burner smells faintly of Sakura flowers. Didn't we have one? More items, let's see if we can also open that window. This wasn't closed before. This was closed before, that door to the library.
Thank you, Wolf. The bolt was too heavy for me to move.
Think nothing of it.
Ah, he was complaining about the dust.
Been here?
He was complaining about the dust and I helped him. The gun fort shrine. We can return to the gun fort now. We've failed reaching the gun fort. Massively failed that. Gate behind the shrine's idol is made to be open. A deep shrine within the gun fort. Okay. The Sunken Valley clan will shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns are particularly feared. The elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Okami clan. Their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at great range. But it's you I wanted to talk to.
This dust is awful.
I have returned.
Oh, Wolf, you're back. Did you meet with Lord Ishin?
I did. He said the mortal blade, it could be the key to severing immortality.
The mortal blade.
It's a sword that has the power to kill the undying. It can be found at Senpo Temple.
I see. Yes, that seems promising.
As you say.
For my part, I hunted for any books that may contain clues about the aroma of the fountainhead. It seems Lord Takeru indeed sought a way to reach the divine realm. So far, I found one piece of relevant information.
What is it?
A flower.
This.
My lord, this is for you.
From Lady
Could
Butterfly.
this be? It's a Sakura droplet.
That's...
When the undying pledge of the dragon's heritage is broken, it's said that this remains in place of the oath.
Do you think this one was left behind by Lord Takeru?
That seems likely. Wolf,
Was Lady
if you so
Butterfly
desire,
the
I
shinobi
can
of
use this
Lord
Sakura
Takeru
droplet
and
to
she
assist
betrayed
you.
him and then that was left behind? Yeah.
If you should be so kind,
Of course. Close your eyes.
my lord.
Lord Takeru's dragon blood lives on with you.
I humbly accept.
Yes.
And we should have gotten a
You
third
may open your eyes now.
My lord.
resurrection. Yeah.
That was a boon, granted by Lord Takeru. Use it well.
Yes. A flower.
First, read this.
It is said that relatives of Tomoe once gathered the fountainhead Fragrance and arrived at the palace. You may find the key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower. Where would that be? Where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool. Poison pool. Poison pool?
What is...
Lord Takeru left it behind. I was looking for information on the fountainhead aroma and how it relates to the divine realm. There is water that flows from the fountainhead through Ashina, and the book speaks of a white lotus flower that grows where the water pools deeply.
I
It
don't
appears
think the
to be
poison
one
water
component of the
is
fountainhead
the
aroma.
one we're talking
a
about.
place where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. Perhaps in a deep valley?
Yes,
Sunken Valley.
indeed. The sunken valley may be the place. The fountainhead waters should flow into there.
Where is this sunken valley?
It's beyond the woods to the rear of the
Yeah,
castle.
we
There's a
moved
shrine
until-
dedicated to the white serpent deep in the woods. As the name implies, the sunken valley is just below that place.
Yeah,
There's
we've
no
been there,
proper
and then
path
there's the
down
gun
there.
fort there.
But a man of your talent could navigate it.
My lord, this is for you.
This is a document written by one who sought the fountainhead aroma.
I see.
It says there's a fragrant stone in some sacred village, but
Where did we
I've
find
never
that?
heard of such a village.
It is beneath Ashina.
Now that you mention it, about the well near the Moonview Tower, I've read it may have some connection with the bottomless hole. This may be worth investigating.
I will take a look.
Good. The text did say to throw oneself. I wonder what that could mean.
A place to throw oneself. I've seen a place where that might be possible.
We already
You
did
have?
it.
There is a great, seemingly bottomless hole in the abandoned dungeon outside Ashina Castle. An old woman there. She told me to throw myself in.
But the place you throw yourself into, you believe it's connected to somewhere?
Yes, I felt a faint wind blowing in from the direction of the Torii Gate. I think I will try jumping into it.
I did already
It's worth a
try
try,
it.
but do be careful. I meant to ask, did you notice the lingering scent in the incense burner?
Yes.
I did. The smell was reminiscent of sawdust, but also it smelled faintly of Sakura flowers.
Oh, so you smelled it too. I felt the scent was much like Sakura flowers, but slightly different. What is it, Wolf?
That scent. It reminds me of something.
You've smelled it before.
I believe so. But I can't remember where.
Now that you mention it, Lady Emma said that once long ago, there was a Sakura tree to the rear of the castle. Perhaps that is relevant to our search.
Sakura fragrant flower note. Why did we get another note here? And what was the note that we read to him just then? Let's go into the notes. This one. I know that's the fragrant flower. We gave him something, and I don't seem to have something to give to him. No. Throw oneself. Rotting prisoner's note. That's in the abandoned dungeon. We found that in the abandoned dungeon. Yeah, okay. That makes a bit more sense.
So, you've met with Lord Ishin?
Yes. He thanked me for defeating Genichiro.
I see. To think that Lord Genichiro would go as far as to drink the rejuvenating sediment.
Rejuvenating sediment?
That's what we call a particularly concentrated part of the rejuvenating waters.
That's not what sediments
I'm
are.
sure you saw it for yourself.
Sediments
the
are
rejuvenating
solid.
sediment grants great resilience in one's flesh. One becomes able to withstand blows that would be fatal to anyone else. My mentor Dogen devoted much research to its uses, but all of his works, documents, medicines, everything, were burned and destroyed. I'm not sure who, but I heard one of the senior apprentices was able to salvage some of
I
it.
assume.
Probably Dojun. Did you ask Lord Kuro's thoughts on the matter?
I did.
And
We've decided to sever the ties of immortality.
I see.
I thank you for all of the help you've given me.
Almost sounds like you're bidding me farewell for good. I've carried out my lord's orders, so I will stay here in the castle. Come and speak to me whenever you please. I will provide my assistance to you as a doctor.
I can also give her a drink.
Master Wolf, it looks as if your brow is less furrowed than before. If only a little. Please, see that Lord Kuro's wish to sever immortality is met.
So I assume that's the game telling me that I'm
Goodbye.
going for the right ending when I'm doing that. Okay, can we now, like, listen in on them? I'm not sure whether they are in the right positions. Maybe we'll have to go away and come back. Whatever. We wanted to go to a bazillion other places. Oh, also want to read this. Wolf, found something. I've opened the library. Meet me there. Yeah, I'm ahead of you there. Sorry. Did you move?
I must ascertain the secret to the aroma of the fountainhead, so that we may reach the divine realm. I will tell you what I found. The scent in the incense burner, yet it was Lady Emma might know something about this. You're leaving, Wolf.
My lord.
She might know something. Did we ask her about the freaking Sakura tree?
There is something I would like to ask you.
Yes.
Oh, I
what
should have
is it?
talked to
Sakura
her
tree
several
behind the
times.
castle.
You mean the Everblossom? It is a Sakura tree that Lord Takeru brought from his homeland.
So it's a Sakura tree from the divine realm.
Yes, it's quite a mysterious one at that. It was constantly in bloom, even outside of spring. However, the Everblossom no longer exists.
Doesn't exist.
It withered away.
Why?
There was a person who cut off a branch and took the flowers from the tree. Without its flowers, the Everblossom was unable to
Boss holds
survive.
this.
Eventually, the entire tree was lost. Master Wolf, it looks as Please. Goodbye.
Weird that it didn't
The
appear in that.
Everblossom tree, someone cut a branch without a venture. Goodbye.
I'm wanting to see. It's behind the castle, they said, and there my 3 blips of thingies are. It's behind the castle, they said, which tells me Old Grave. I'll be going down there. I want to see whether I can find a big tree stump over here, especially this area. Like maybe in there, but no, this is like some kind of grave, but that's something else. I don't think there is enough room for a big tree over there, so I won't even look. I assume it's long gone. Because it's some time away. What did we want to do? We wanted to restore Dragonrod because we have 2 of those things. And we reached a certain turning point in the story, and I want to know what all the NPCs are wanting to talk about now. Okay, talk to every single NPC. First of all, because I forgot it, re-talk to Tengu or Ishin. The problem is, I'm thinking like, if we went here, like on first, can we eavesdrop from here or from here? Sorry, I have to try that every time. Nope, we can't. We wanted to re-talk to Tengu.
Sekiro, what is it you wish to... You're leaving another?
Okay, he doesn't have anything to say. Okay. I wanted to re-talk to him after re-talking to the other guys in there. Can we go in without being seen? Like this, and maybe then... I'm so certain that you can eavesdrop on them. They're so close to each other. But we don't have another entrance. Okay. Whatever. We wanted to talk to every other NPC also. Do you have more stories to tell?
The sculptor's dragon rod has been cured.
Yes.
Please, give this to him.
Ashina sake. While it does not contain water from the fountain, it is made from the purest of water and is a drink beloved by the people of Ashina.
It's his favorite tea. I thought it would be a fitting way to celebrate his return to health. The Everblossom with a goodbye.
Oh, he moved.
I asked Lady Emma about the Sakura tree.
We didn't re-talk to him.
What did you say?
The tree is called an Everblossom. Lord Dekeru brought it here from the Divine Realm, but it has withered away and no longer remains.
I see.
However, it is said that someone plucked a branch from the Everblossom and stole off with it.
Who would do such a thing? What's lost is lost. Finding a stolen tree branch? We have no information to go on.
Oh, so we will.
Let us gather what we can for the aroma first.
As you wish.
I must ascertain. I will... You're leaving, Wolf?
My lord.
More with
I'm
you?
glad you've come. Master Wolf, please. Goodbye.
Okay, so travel. No, let's use the shortcut. It's faster than the loading screen, I think, at least. Really wanting to re-talk to the sculptor, for example, and all the other NPCs. And we have some time left in this episode. Maybe this will be a more quick cut after this. Just want to talk to everyone here, like you.
Hey there, still have some... Hey, friend. They've got all kinds of... I know the interior mint-tide and...
Yeah, nothing new. He doesn't sell anything that's interesting for us other than dragon blood droplets for 180 each. Yeah. We don't have many light purses, and I want to go to all the other merchants to see what we missed, because I certainly have that one more important merchant guy. He sold like an upgrade item. Still empty. Anything new with you?
You may use me, though. This temple attracts those with no interest.
That's that. Do we have new training? No. New combat? No. Okay.
Come back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out.
Oh, wrong skip button. The sculptor.
It appears as though your old memories have been awakened.
Yes, I saw the divine air.
We're talking about the Lord, about the Lady Butterfly battle.
And neither should you. All that you saw was yours alone.
So he watched me.
Sculptor, what did that Buddha show you?
Were you listening?
Tell me.
Flames.
Flames?
That is all I can see. It doesn't matter what offering I make. Flames, spreading as far as the eye can see, and consuming Ashina.
That's...
We're done here. I'm parched. Could use a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
I brought some tea.
This tea smells pretty good. Suppose I'll have some. Oh, I needed that. This tea reminds me of Emma's father.
About Lady Emma's father.
Dogen. He was an extraordinary doctor. He was also very well versed in mechanisms and devices. Better put, he was obsessed with mechanisms to the point that it affected his health. It didn't take much else seriously, but I owed him my life. And we could say that you owe him your life as well.
Dogen gave
What do you mean?
When I lost my left arm, Dogen created that thing, which has now become your left arm. The first version was a complete failure, didn't work at all, so he remade it. Then he remade it again and again, countless times.
What?
He told me I needed to practice with the prosthetic in order to use it properly. So Emma would pester me into carving her spinning tops and other toys. After much training of that sort, it came to be called a shinobi fang. In other words, that prosthetic arm is Dogen's legacy.
His legacy?
So much time has passed. While I have abandoned my shinobi ways, that alone I could not bear to abandon. I've abandoned yet I couldn't abandon that shinobi prosthetic. No matter how hard I tried, I'd never have believed that one such as myself would save another who'd lost their arm like you have. I'm sure it is fate. I've abandoned yet I'd never have believed.
Okay. We could give him more drinks, or we'll keep
With a
them.
mechanical barrel. So many possibilities. I can use various purifying agents to further hone that fang of yours. So if you find something...
We want...
The divine heir.
Oh,
You saved him.
That has nothing to do with me.
It does. You have my thanks.
The shadow in your eyes. It's become a shade lighter.
What?
No matter. So, you need something.
360p.
Could use
He needs another cup of tea.
Wanted
Wanted to see whether I
You
can
need something.
get more dialogue out of him.
Another
Okay, good. Then back to them, because we just spoke about Kuro, which might give us another possibility to talk to Kuro. And as always, I'll try to eavesdrop before and not show it to you every time from now on. Oh, he moved. He moved. So there was nothing to talk about, so I'm reshaping the next pair of NPCs. Nothing here.
May the departed...
Oh. The Tengu's gone and a message is here. At Sunken Valley entrance, much activity near Great Serpent Shrine. The Tengu has rats to see to. We can follow the Tengu around. Here?
Now then, be gone. There's no end. Your due. That's...
Okay, so let's go to the Great Serpent Shrine. Yep. Pretty precisely. Tengu. Look at your hairdo. Look at your clothes. You are Ishin.
Ah, Sekiro.
Who are...
Ministry rats. They find a way in through every crack and crevice. There's always more of them to kill. By the way, Sekiro, have you mastered any secret techniques? Not quite yet, it seems. Cut them down, Sekiro. Every last one.
Mastered any secret thing? Are you talking about the end thing of every skill tree? I assume so. Which will cost me in the best case 8. I assume, if I understood him right, we need to have.
Have you mastered any? Not cut them.
Okay, his quest continues when we mastered one of the skill trees. Good. Next NPC. Yeah, look at his hairdo. And the coloration of the skin. Yep, it's him. Oh. This story did definitely move on. Inosuke's mother died and Inosuke is here.
Mother, until the end. The young master.
And you.
Hey, good sir!
I found out what the samurai want.
Oh, you mean it, good sir?
Yes. It seems they're low on salt.
Salt, you say? Well, you eat it, of course. But it's also good for purifying the dead and putting on wounds. Diseases spread quick with rotten corpses on the battlefield. Everyone's scrambling for salt. That means now's the time to cash in. Lots of people need salt. I mean, karma shouldn't bite me if I sell it for a tad more than the going rate, right?
Oh, God.
Now that that's decided, it's time to get me some salt. Thank you very much, good sir.
What did he say? Yeah, that was 3k for the Phantom Kunai. That's why I'm talking
Until
to every
next time, good
merchant.
sir. I'll stock some new products if I can sell a lot of salt. Make sure you pay me a visit when I do.
Do we need to do some quest progress in between or not, is the question. That's 1,400 that we have here in hard sense, so that's not enough for those 3k for the Phantom Kunai. Okay,
Now then, how do I get... Oh, good sir! Until I'll stop, make sure...
okay, then I'm porting back and coming back here.
Good sir! Good sir! Listen here. My salt? Huh? I sold it for quite a pretty price. You know it's in high demand. And that means I'm loaded with cash and product. Look, look, I've got some new items too. Buy something, please.
Can't we get a reward first? He says black gunpowder and scrap iron infinitely. Okay, that's good. Still only 1 pellet. But it's infinite scrap iron and black gunpowder. That's good to know if I ever need them for a prosthetic upgrade.
Is this about your business?
Ah, you know me so well, good sir. It smells like a war's brewing these days. I could make a killing if I take advantage of this, which is why I have a favor to ask of you, good sir.
What is it?
Looting battlefields. That's the job. I mean, that's a great way to refresh my stock, right? There are dead bodies all over a battlefield. It's a gold mine, huh? Spears, swords, armor, it's all free and for the taking. Weapons should fly off the shelves thanks to the war preparations.
What qualifications do you need?
Well, let's see. Looting the battlefield is a dirty, disgusting, and physical job. I'm looking for someone who's big and strong and thick.
I know such a one.
Greetings. Go on. Until next time, I'm counting on you to find someone big.
I know such a someone. Just so happens that I wanted to portray him next. So now it's time to think about what a guy we want to be. We already sent the one guy who was wanting to go for a shamisen player. We sent him to the abandoned dungeon to be trapped by that dojon guy. We'll follow up on that today too. And we have the guy in Senpo Temple. In Senpo Temple. Right at the beginning. Yes. And we have that guy there. Who wanted a red and white. And no, he wanted a white pinwheel, not a red and white pinwheel from us. And we got both of those a long time ago, but he was always dragon rotted. That's why we couldn't bring it to him. So that's what we're doing now. But I'm thinking about sending him to Anayama. Because we are such a guy in this playthrough. We already did one such action. Maybe if we come back for a second playthrough, we'll do the other storylines. The opposite storylines. But for now, we are the bad guy and sending them all into servitude.
And I have to find... Where could it...
And we could give him the white one to progress his quest line. I think the red and white will be the one that progresses in the right direction for us now.
Is this what you're looking for?
That's a red and white flower. I'm looking for a pure white flower.
I see.
But you're trying to help. Thank you. You're a good man.
A pure white flower.
Yes. It flew away. Yes, that's right. The pure white flower flew away.
There's a peddler named Anayama near Ashina Castle looking for help. You should give him a hand.
I mean, if everyone comes back, I won't be here, but I am pretty lonely. All right, I'll do it. I'll go and see.
You should.
You really are a good man. The peddler, Anayama, right? All right, I'll do it. I'll go and see.
Okay. That's this side quest. Then let's go back to Anayama. Should have really made a list before this episode who the NPCs were that I met before, so that I can follow up with them. Because this is getting quite a lot. And quite a long episode. For just lore and quests. Over there, this thing gets stabbed. Slowly filling my experience meter. How are you feeling about this?
Oh, Mr. Shinobi, Hanayama is a good man. He called me here to mourn those who died in battle. We take off the armor, cleanse the body, and make proper graves. Times as they are, decent burials don't happen as much as they should.
Actually, I think this might be the good ending for his quest.
Hanayama is a good... He called me. We take times...
Good sir, you have one hell of an eye on you. Oh, you found me a fine specimen. Oh, not only is he strong, but he doesn't mind looting corpses neither. Thanks to you, I've got piles of weapons and I'm loaded with cash. Not to mention some new items in stock. Here, have a look.
So what does he have now? Arcus sugar has become infinite. Apply. What else? Now there's no scrap magnetite, the next tier of scrap iron. Yellow gunpowder, the next tier of black gunpowder. And lumps of fat wax for the occultic ones. So he says more materials. But he's I mean, infinite Arco Sugar, why not? I think that's just an attack boost. Yeah. Might become useful at some point, but I don't feel like it's being needed.
Thanks to you, sales are soaring higher than a dragon. Maybe one day soon I'll be the top merchant in all of Ashina. If you're ever in a pinch, I'll hire you in a flash.
No.
Oh, you're a hard fish to land.
Pay me for doing your
Playing
work,
hard to
man.
get, I like it. In any case, come again soon. Greetings. Go on. Until come again.
Okay. I think we finished those quest lines already. Next NPCs. You, Stages pointing over there?
Heavens, divine child.
Divine child of the rejuvenating.
Huh? You wish to meet the divine child?
We did talk already, didn't we?
Way. Sengoku Temple is that way. Pass through the abandoned dungeon. Swim the cold waters. That will take you right.
Okay, she doesn't say anything new, but I remembered her.
Need an... You're no stranger to cruelty, I see. You've brought such an earnest samurai to a place such as this.
Oh, he reacts to
we
that.
don't concern ourselves with the living. I must say, someday this will come back to haunt you.
That's reacting to the other quest line. Interesting. He still has the one for 5k that we want.
May the departed rest in peace.
And then we can talk to Dojin in the abandoned dungeon. Hopefully, does that one aggro from over there when I talk to him? Don't want to be grabbed out of the conversation. Okay.
My dear Shinobi, I thank you for dutifully completing your task. At this moment, the person in question is in the surgery facility of the abandoned dungeon. Our trials can now move forward. I'm sure the Master will be pleased. I offer this as my thanks. Please, take it.
We get a lump of fat wax.
It's about time I embarked for the facility as well. You have performed your role most admirably. My master and I now have work we must complete. It's about time you have
Well, let's see. Back there. Yeah, he has trapped him in there. I'm thinking I'm boning out and coming back. I just came down to the dungeon again, and there's an extra room here that I didn't see before, I think. While I see this thing. Let's take that item already. Don't know whether this room spawned as an extra room or what's going on here. But definitely wanted to show this to you. We got a second point. We're currently going for 3 points. Oh. Eavesdrop opportunity here.
How is this, Master Dosaku? If we were to use a strong, well-trained samurai like him...
Yes, it should work. Begin preparations.
Yes, sir. Preparing the rejuvenating water.
For the glory of Ashina. We begin, my apprentice.
Oh,
yes,
God.
Master Dosaku.
He was talking to Dosaku. Can we look at Dosaku? Was he on the phone? Yeah, I think he was on the phone using speakers. That's the only thing, because I could hear the other guy and it was definitely someone else, or he's completely out of his mind. Maybe that. Next NPCs. Black Hat.
Oh, well, look who it is. Need something? Hear about this one? Rats have been swarming into Ashina Castle these days. You know the ones I mean. But there's this hell-bent old-timer cutting them up like it was nothing.
Was he wearing a Tengu mask?
Oh, so you did see him.
Yes. We spoke.
Well, ain't you just full of surprises? I'm impressed he let you keep your head. Rats, you know, but there's the... No, needs... Well, that's thanks to you. Enough to make thinking of...
Where to?
Senpo Temple up on Mount
Sorry.
Kongo. There's all sorts of rats around here these days. Got a feeling things are gonna get real ugly real soon. So, it's about time I tied up some loose ends.
So he's going to Senpo Temple. Great. Good that I... wait, can I re-enter
In other
this?
words, I'm closing up shop. I got some business to take care of at Senpo Temple. Take care of yourself.
Okay, Senpo Temple then. Have to find him there. Oh god. Senpo Temple is big. Okay, the next place where we saw the lady. Here at the weird thing where we saw the caves on the other side.
Ah, fruits of the serpent, yes. There are two kinds. One is fresh, the other is dried. It's over there. The fresh one is over there. Over the cliff, through the hole.
Ow.
That's where you'll find it.
Fresh? What are you talking about?
Something troubling you? Rice for me, that's the way. Rice, I
have to
say.
pay her.
If something troubles your mind, bless me with rice anytime. Have any rice? Rice from the divine child.
Okay, so we'll first have to find the divine child and then we'll get rice to give to her so that she'll explain to us how to get to the freaking other side of this place. Okay. This guy isn't here anymore. Did he leave a note? That's not a note. I think this is main story for the Mortal Blade thing that's supposed to be here. Let's do that next episode. I found Badger. I just wanted to check whether Kotaro isn't there and then I saw Badger from the cliff.
Huh. So you made it out this way too?
You?
Like I said, loose ends.
What are you doing here?
Over there. I need to cross to the other side of the cliff, but I'm fresh out of ideas.
There's no way to cross?
If you had a shinobi kite, that'd do it. But it ain't easy keeping the kite afloat, especially when you're an amateur with cargo to spare.
I see.
There's an assassin below the cliff who handles the kites. If he could keep that thing in the air, it'd be risky, but it just might work. The thing is, he won't take a bribe. I ask you, what's the world coming to?
So we'll have to talk to the assassin down there, which will then send the kite up so that we can use it up there for something.
You see over there? There's this little tight if you could...
Yeah.
Give me strength.
Oh, okay. And we can tell him how to do it when we ourselves, the moment we know ourselves how to do it, but we don't. Okay, he's back outside. Let's talk to him.
It's not human. Not anymore. Ah, my dear Shinobi.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. For you. From the Master.
From Dosaku, the surgeon in the abandoned dungeon. At the bottom of the Mibu village pond, you will find a Sakura carp. You will know it from its red eyes, which are said to never rot. I require those red eyes, Dosaku. Red eye of a Sakura carp in Mibu village, which is a place we've never
We
seen.
request your assistance once again.
Okay, and that's how we continue that. Good to know. Good that I came back. Next NPCs. Oh, the only other NPC I can think of off the top of my head, is the guy that sells me stuff for treasure carps in Hirata Estate, and the guy that's now sitting at the dilapidated temple, who once was in Hirata Estate, who showed me the info on the three-storied pagoda. Or it was Anayama. I'm not... No, I think it's the info broker. Whatever. So I can't remember any more NPCs. I think there's none here. None here. We've been to everyone here, including the merchant, which I didn't show you because he didn't offer anything. We've been here. There at the bottomless hole, there's still the lady pointing us down. Let's talk to her.
Will you be cast?
What?
If you will, then you'd bet over the depth.
Okay, she doesn't tell me anything. Good. Good. I like how the freaking Shichiman warrior aggroed to me the moment I entered the room, and that's the freaking reason I can't sneak up on him and get a death blow in. I'm getting something now. That's good that I get that. Okay. Then I think we saw everyone here. I mean, we can go back to Kuro's room to see if anyone reshuffled their positions so that we can eavesdrop on them, but I don't think so. Why would they reshuffle their positions? They did it thrice. And I don't think we can eavesdrop like this. I think we need to go in from like somewhere, some other place. No. Okay. So then we talk to everyone home. I think we're done here. Okay. We talk to each and every single NPC again in the entire game, just to be certain that we didn't forget about anyone. And we're ready to continue the next episode with some action, because this was all talking, nothing to do, 50 minutes. Great. Next up, main host, Sengoku Temple, trying to go for the mortar blade. I assume we either get an info on that table, leading us directly to it, or like a key to the door that was in that corner over there. Either way, that's where we continue tomorrow. Have a nice day. See you then.